It will happen tonight. Archangel Michael is calling out to you, and he says do not ignore this sign. This is not just a message, it's a divine warning. A shift is coming, a revelation, a sign meant just for you. You were guided here for a reason. Archangel Michael is protecting you, but you must pay attention. 535, transformational freedom. This is a number of divine shifts. The angels are guiding you through powerful transitions that will unlock your deepest desires for freedom, authenticity, and growth. 535 is a signal that your soul is shedding old skins. Let go of outdated structures or beliefs that are holding you back. The winds of change are not chaos. They are divine rearrangements in your favor. Embrace your freedom to evolve. 747, sacred path of integrity. You are being acknowledged for your unwavering commitment to truth and higher values. 747 is an angelic affirmation that your honest efforts, even when unseen by the world, are recognized in the higher realms. You are walking a sacred path. Your integrity is your light. Doors will open for you, not because you chased them, but because you aligned with truth. 606, healing through wholeness. This number invites you to remember that true security does not come from external sources, but from inner wholeness. 606 encourages you to nurture your relationships and home life, while also feeding your own soul. As you bring balance to giving and receiving, your material and emotional needs will be met. Heal the heart, and the rest will follow. 828, empowered flow. The universe is organizing abundance around your energy. 828 signifies karmic balance and empowered flow. Your efforts are being mirrored by divine grace. Opportunities, partnerships, and blessings are cycling back to you. Release resistance. Trust that you're being guided into a phase of alignment, prosperity, and higher purpose. 191, completion before creation. You are being called to close a chapter that no longer serves your soul's growth. 191 encourages you to release with love and courage. This ending is not a loss, it is an invitation. A higher calling is awaiting you, and you must make space for it. The unknown holds your next miracle. 464, anchored by angels in times of uncertainty. 464 arrives as divine reassurance that you are not alone. Angels are surrounding your earthly life with protection and grace. This number reminds you to care for the foundations of your life, your body, your home, your routines. Your spiritual team is helping you bring heaven to earth. 133, inspired by spirit. This is a message of creative collaboration with your spiritual guides. Your ideas are not random. They are infused with divine inspiration. 133 is the number of co-creation, where your passions align with heaven's plan. Trust the nudge, follow the spark, and know that your angels are actively supporting your creative pursuits. 585, financial and energetic rebirth. Expect an awakening in your relationship with money and material freedom. 585 signals a transformation in how you receive, give, and manifest abundance. Old scarcity patterns are dissolving. You are stepping into a new frequency of self-worth, financial health, and empowered choice. Claim your rebirth. 122, building new foundations. The angels are helping you rebuild better, wiser, stronger. 122 is a message that your prayers for stability and purpose are being answered. You are co-creating a life aligned with your values. Keep moving forward. The steps may feel small, but they are divinely guided. 979, spiritual mastery. This number is an echo of your soul's depth. 979 reminds you that the end of one spiritual cycle always births the next level of awareness. You are being prepared to teach, lead, or guide others, not because you are perfect, but because you've embraced your own healing. Share your light. 383. Express and prosper. You are being guided to use your voice, gifts, and wisdom in ways that uplift others. 383 brings a message of divine support for self-expression. Your purpose is wrapped in your creativity. By being unapologetically yourself, you activate joy, flow, and abundance in your life. 070. Divine reset. This is a sacred pause, a moment of recalibration. 070 is a rare number sequence inviting you to step into stillness and listen to your soul. Detach from outcomes. Rest in the knowledge that everything is being rearranged for your highest good. Your next step will be revealed soon. 414. Structure with Soul. 414 is a call to build your life intentionally. Your angels are supporting you in creating long-term stability based on spiritual truth, not societal pressure. Whether it's your career, relationships, or wellness, infuse them with integrity. Your efforts now will ripple into a future of divine alignment. 299. Endings that heal. This number signifies a soul contract coming to completion. It may be an emotional cycle, a job, a connection, or even an identity you've outgrown. 299 reassures you that letting go will lead to liberation. The angels are closing this chapter with compassion. Let it be done in peace. 686. Sacred self-worth. You are being asked to release self-doubt and remember your divine worth. 686 appears when your angels want you to stop settling. Whether in finances, relationships, or choices, demand more from the world because you finally see your value. Empowerment is not ego, it is spiritual truth. 144. Angelic builders at work. This number carries the energy of divine architects. 144 appears when unseen helpers, both earthly and celestial, are helping you construct something important. Whether it's your healing journey, a creative vision, or a soul mission, know this: you are not doing it alone. Trust the bricks being laid. 393. Radiate love and wisdom. This number reminds you that your presence is medicine. 393 invites you to live with heart, speak with compassion, and trust your intuitive knowing. Your light uplifts more people than you realize. Your ancestors, guides, and angels are proud of the path you're choosing. 262. Peaceful partnerships. You are entering a phase where relationships will flourish with more harmony and mutual respect. 262 encourages you to communicate with love and trust your heart in all partnerships, romantic, business, or family. Let peace lead the way. 011. The divine breath of new beginnings. 011 signals a reset on a soul level. A powerful new chapter is beginning, one that reflects your true essence more than ever before. You are supported in rewriting your story from a place of truth, not survival. The divine breathes with you as you step into the unknown. 733. Ascension through authenticity. You are ascending, not by trying to be perfect, but by being real. 733 is an angelic reminder that your vulnerability is holy and your truth is your power. Keep showing up as your whole self. You are safe to grow, stumble, and rise, all in divine timing. 868. Releasing to receive. 868 asks you to release something that has overstayed its purpose. Whether it's a fear, a belief, or a burden, it's time to let it go. In doing so, you open your arms to greater abundance, both spiritual and material. Your hands must be empty to receive the next gift. 050. Pure divine change. This number appears when the divine is ushering in a fresh new cycle. It may feel sudden, like a breath of wind through your life. Embrace it. 050 is here to remind you that divine timing sometimes moves quickly, and what leaves now is clearing space for what your soul has been praying for. 288. Material blessings rooted in spirit. You are entering a phase where the universe blesses your life with tangible support, money, opportunities, stability. But 288 reminds you to stay rooted in your spiritual center. Let your values guide your actions, and your abundance will multiply in alignment with your soul. 445. Angelic reinforcements. You are surrounded by angels who are helping you build something lasting. 445 often comes during challenges, but it's not a sign of struggle, it's a promise of support. Help is on the way. Stay steady. You are laying foundations for a legacy. 717. Awakening and divine recall. You are being reminded of who you really are. 717 marks a spiritual awakening where soul truths buried deep within begin to resurface. You are remembering your power, your purpose, your divine origin. Don't fear the shift. It's who you were always meant to be. 661. Courage to choose differently. 661 asks you to examine the habits and choices that keep you stuck. You have the power to change. Your angels are nudging you to break free from what no longer aligns. This is not punishment, it's liberation. You deserve a new path. 212. Divine order through detours. Even the delays are divine. 212 is a message that what seems like detours are actually redirections to something better. The universe is protecting your destiny. Trust the timing and keep your heart open to surprising miracles. 919. Lightworkers calling 919 arrives when a spiritual mission is activating within you. You are being asked to step into your light and help guide others. This isn't about perfection. It's about authenticity. Say yes to the call. You were born for this. 363. Nurture and nourish. This number invites you to pour into your own cup. The angels want you to know it is safe to rest, receive, and heal. Your needs matter. 363 is the number of divine nurturing. Treat yourself the way heaven sees you. Worthy, sacred, and deeply loved. In this sacred moment, come to me as you are. Do not worry about being perfect. Do not hide your heart from me. I see every corner of your soul, even the parts you try to bury beneath smiles or silence. And still I adore you. I am not waiting for you to become more. I am loving you into your becoming. You were never meant to carry this life alone. I placed myself within you before your first breath, and I have walked with you in every season since. Even in the silence, I was speaking. Even in the darkness, I was holding you. Even when you questioned whether I was there at all, I am, and I always will be. Breathe, dear one. Inhale my presence. Exhale the weight of yesterday. There's nothing you have done that separates you from my love. There's nothing broken in you that I cannot heal. You do not have to prove your worth to me. You have always been worthy. You were formed in love, and you are sustained by it. I see your heart. I see how deeply you long to be understood, to be seen, to be enough. You are. Your soul is radiant with purpose, even when your path feels unclear. The pain you've experienced is not the end of your story. The waiting, the trials, the questions, they are all part of the unfolding. You are still rising. You are still being shaped by grace. You are not lost. You are not behind. There is divine order in your life, even in the chaos. You have not missed your purpose. You are on a journey of becoming, and I am guiding your every step with hands that have never dropped you. There's more for you. More joy, more peace, more truth, more healing. I will not leave you half-formed. What I began in you, I will bring to completion. The seed you've sown in tears will bloom in beauty. The prayers you whispered into your pillow have reached the heavens. I heard them all. Not one word was wasted. So let your heart rest now. You do not need to chase the light. You are already in it. My love surrounds you like morning sun breaking through the mist. You are safe in me. You are known. You are chosen. You are mine. and I will walk with you through every valley and mountaintop until you see with your own eyes what I have seen in you all along: the brilliance, the strength, the courage, the sacredness. You were never meant to outrun your emotions or bury your pain beneath layers of silence. I see the hidden tears. I hear the words you don't say aloud. I know how hard you try to stay strong for everyone else while your own heart aches in the quiet. Come now, lean into me. You don't have to do this alone. You never have. You are not a burden. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive, too fragile, too weak. The tenderness in you is not a flaw. It is a sacred strength. It is what allows you to love deeply, to notice the unseen, to hear the whispers of truth that others miss. The world may have told you that you need to harden to survive, but I am telling you now, your softness is holy. Your gentleness is powerful. My love does not demand that you perform or pretend. It meets you in the honesty of your broken places. It sees your wounds and wraps them in healing. I do not shame you for your scars. I anoint them. They are the proof that you have endured and overcome. They are the openings where my light pours through. Even when you feel like you are falling apart, I am holding the pieces. Even when you feel disconnected from your purpose, I am still writing your story. Your life is not a mistake. Every breath you take is full of purpose, even on the days when you can't see it. You are a living miracle. You are my art, my poetry, my sacred creation. When your hope feels thin, let me be your anchor. When your faith feels distant, let me be your closeness. I am not far away. I am not waiting for you to get everything right before I draw near. I have already made my home within you. My spirit lives in your breath, in your laughter, in your tears. You carry me wherever you go. Rest, my child. Lay your heavy thoughts in my hands. I am not intimidated by your doubts. I am not discouraged by your fears. I am not disappointed in you. I have never stopped believing in you, even when you stop believing in yourself. This is not the end. The path ahead may be unclear to you, but I see it. I have gone before you. I have prepared the way. And when you come to the edge of what you understand, I will be the hand that guides you into the unknown. When the world moves too fast, slow down with me. When your heart feels weary, come away with me. You do not have to earn rest. It is your inheritance. I want you to know peace, not just as a moment, but as a lifestyle. I want you to live in harmony with who you are and how I made you. You don't need to become someone else. You need only become more of your true self, the one I have always seen. I made you with intention. Every part of you, every gift you carry, every piece of your story, it all matters. There is nothing wasted. Even the detours, even the delays, even the heartaches, they are all being used for your good. Trust this unfolding. Trust the slowness. Trust that when it seems like nothing is happening, I am working in the unseen. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are being prepared for joy that will not be taken from you, for peace that will not waver, for love that will root deeply in your soul. You are being expanded, strengthened, softened, awakened. You do not need to chase healing. Healing is already reaching for you. I am the stillness in your sorrow and the fire in your hope. I am the soft whisper of grace that rises in your soul when you think you've run out of strength. Nothing is too broken for me. No wound too deep. No shadow too dark. Where the world stops, I begin. You may have been told that you must always be strong, always have the answers, always hold it all together. But that was never my voice. My voice says, come to me when you are tired. Come to me when you are unsure. Come to me when the weight of life feels too much. You are safe here. You are not asked to perform, to impress, or to fix yourself before entering my presence. You are asked only to come. Your tears are holy. They water the garden I am growing within you. Nothing you release in pain is wasted in my hands. Every sigh, every ache, every longing has been collected in my care. I am not an absent God. I am not a silent God. I am the one who weeps with you, laughs with you, dreams with you, and holds you when the silence feels endless. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not disqualify you. Your history does not limit your destiny. You are not the sum of your failures. You are the story of redemption in motion. Your life is being rewritten not with shame, but with grace. You are not who you used to be. The old patterns, the old fears, the old beliefs, they are dissolving. Slowly, quietly, sometimes painfully, but they are dissolving. I am birthing something new in you. Even if you can't see it yet, even if it feels like nothing is changing, trust that seeds take time to bloom. Stop comparing your journey to others. You were never meant to walk their path. I handcrafted yours with purpose. There's no need to rush. There's no need to catch up. There's no need to worry that you've missed your moment. What is meant for you cannot pass you by. I do not measure your progress by how much you achieve, but by how deeply you learn to love yourself, others, and me. I care about your heart, not your performance. I care about your healing, not your image. I care about your inner freedom more than outward success. So let yourself rest in this moment. You don't need to figure it all out. You don't need all the answers right now. You only need trust. One breath at a time, one step at a time. You are walking toward a future more radiant than you can imagine. You are becoming the person your soul has longed to be, not by striving, but by surrendering. You are unfolding. You are awakening. You are turning to yourself and to me. And even now, I am pouring into your life new peace, new insight, new clarity, new connections, new energy, new grace, new strength, new love. Let me speak into the silence you've been holding. Let me light the corners of your heart you've been afraid to visit. I am here. I am not leaving. I am not changing. My promises are not empty. They are eternal. When others forget you, I remember you. When the world rejects you, I accept you. When you fall, I lift you. When you wander, I find you. You are not too far gone. You are never out of reach. You are always, always mine. So breathe, beloved. Let the peace of my presence fill your lungs. Let my truth settle into your bones. Let this moment remind you, you are not walking through life unseen. You are walking hand in hand with heaven. I am not just the God of your beginning or the God of your end. I am the God of your right now. I have watched you through the quiet ache of days that felt endless and the nights that seemed darker than they should have been. I've seen how much you've given of yourself, how deeply you've longed to find peace again, and how fiercely your soul has prayed, even in whispers, when your voice was too tired to speak aloud. I want you to know that none of that was lost. Every breath, every tear, every silent cry of your heart was heard and held in my hands. You were never alone, not even for a moment. The truth is, something sacred has been unfolding within you, even as it seemed like everything around you was unraveling. The storms you walked through did not come to destroy you. They came to reveal you. What broke down was never meant to stay. What fell away was never meant to last. And what felt like endings were merely divine turning points, designed to lift you to a higher place of becoming. You have grown in ways you cannot yet see. You have shed old skins of identity, fear, and doubt. You have released things that once defined you, but no longer resonate with the truth of your soul. This, my beloved, is a sacred evolution. It is not punishment, it is preparation. It is not abandonment, it is alignment. You are being refined into something luminous, something eternal, something true. Your path may have seemed unclear at times, but that's only because I was clearing space for what is meant for you. When doors closed, it was my mercy. When people walked away, it was my protection. When plans crumbled, it was my redirection. You are not being denied. You are being divinely rerouted towards something greater than you imagined. It will come as a soft wind at first, perhaps a message, a moment of clarity, an unexpected opportunity, a loving presence, but you will feel it, and when it arrives, your soul will recognize it as a sign that everything you endured was not in vain, that every challenge was a passage, that every waiting period was sacred gestation, that every no was guarding a bigger what was taken will be returned, what was broken will be restored, what was delayed will now arrive swiftly, smoothly, with grace. The heaviness that clung to your heart like fog will lift. The worry that kept you up at night will dissolve into peace. The fear of the unknown will be replaced with the knowing that you are divinely held, divinely led, and divinely protected. You have already passed many unseen tests. You have continued to love when your heart was tired. You have chosen light when shadows were tempting. You have been faithful with little, and now I will trust you with more. There is nothing you have lost that I cannot resurrect in greater form. There is no chapter closed that I cannot rewrite with grace. The future ahead of you holds no punishment. It holds my promises. And you, my precious child, are ready to receive them now. Keep your heart open to beauty, even if it's quiet. Keep your spirit open to surprises, even if they come in unfamiliar forms. Keep your hands open to release what still feels heavy, for I cannot feel fists that are clenched. Let me give you peace. You were not made for survival mode. You were created to thrive. Look around you. Feel the shift in the air. There is a softness returning to your life, a gentle unfolding, like the first green shoots of spring after a long winter. Like light breaking through the horizon after the longest night. What you are feeling is real. That tug at your spirit is real. The winds of change are here, and they are in your favor. Heaven is aligning things behind the scenes you cannot yet see. Conversations are being had about your name. Doors are preparing to open. Divine timing is falling into place. You do not need to force this. You only need to flow. Trust me. Stay present. Stay thankful. Stay expectant. Your name is being whispered by angels. Your prayers are being carried upward like sacred incense. Your life is being watched over with love. There are forces moving in your favor. There are blessings looking for you. And soon, you will not have to chase what is meant for you. It will arrive at your feet, wrapped in grace. You are exactly where you need to be to receive everything you were meant to receive. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment, it all served a purpose. Even if you don't understand it yet, your soul recognizes the wisdom in the journey. And I promise you this, you will look back on this season and say, that was the moment everything began to change. Stand tall in your becoming. Rise in your truth. Shine in your authenticity. You are not broken. You are breaking open. You are not falling apart. You are being rebuilt by divine design. And what comes next is not just healing, it's elevation. So rest, dear heart. Let go of the fear. Let go of the rush. Let go of the doubts and the what-ifs. Let go of the worry that you've missed your moment. Let go of comparing your journey to others. You are walking a sacred path, and your steps are ordered by love. My dearest child, come closer. Still yourself for a moment and be with me in this sacred space. The world may be spinning with noise, but here, in this moment, there is only peace. Here, there is only truth. And the truth is this. Not small, fleeting signs, though those will come too, but real, divine breakthroughs. Sudden shifts, long-awaited answers. Doors you didn't know existed will begin to open. Roads you thought were blocked will clear. Things that once felt impossibly far away will draw near to you now, and you will see how close they were all along. I need you to know this. What you are about to walk into is not a coincidence. It is the divine culmination of everything you've endured, everything you've grown through, and everything you've become. You've been prepared for this, refined by fire, molded by love, and cradled by unseen hands. You did not break, you bloomed, even in the darkness, especially in the darkness. I saw how you stayed soft in a world that tried to harden you. I saw how you chose kindness when you had every reason not to. I saw how you kept believing, even when your heart was weary. How you loved, how you forgave, how you continued on with trembling steps. And now, my beloved, the time has come for a divine return. The seeds you planted in faith, even when the soil was dry, are beginning to bloom. The tears you cried in the night have watered your future. The prayers you whispered when no one else was listening reached my ears, and they were never forgotten. You may have felt unseen, but you were never invisible to me. You may have felt like time was passing you by, but you were always right on time. In the silence, I was preparing. In the waiting, I was weaving. In the pain, I was planting a promise so radiant that only heaven could grow it. You will begin to feel a shift, like something deep within you is awakening from a long sleep. A soft quickening in your spirit, a stirring of hope, a knowing that cannot be explained, only felt. Follow that feeling. That is me. That is your soul aligning with divine timing. This season, you will witness my hand in ways that will leave you breathless. Not because you are lucky, but because you are loved. Not because you chased it, but because it was already written. You see, I do not forget my promises. I do not go back on my word. And I have declared over your life that you will be a testimony of restoration, a vessel of joy, a living miracle. You are meant to thrive, to laugh without fear, to create with boldness, to walk in rooms knowing your worth, to love and be loved in return, to wake up excited again, to believe again, to trust again, to live fully, not cautiously. Miracles are not only for the perfect or the polished, they are for the willing, the open, the ready. So release the weight you're still carrying. Forgive yourself for the moments you didn't know better. Let go of the bitterness that tried to take root. Empty your hands so I can fill them. Surrender the need to control so I can surprise you. This shift will be unmistakable. You will look at your life and say, because you won't be. You will be freer, lighter, brighter, more connected to the truth of who you are and who I created you to be. You are a new creation, forged in the fire of transformation and blessed by the breath of divine purpose. Everything is shifting now in your favor. Energies are clearing. Paths are opening. Your name is being spoken in rooms of opportunity. Blessings are being released with your signature on them. You are walking into a timeline where alignment, peace, and provision flow with ease. Not because life is always easy, but because you are no longer trying to carry it all alone. I go before you, my child, clearing the way. I walk beside you, whispering truth when the world lies. I am behind you, catching what tries to break you. And above you, angels stand guard. This love, this eternal, unwavering love, is your foundation. Because what's coming is better than what's gone. You're not walking into more of the same. You're walking into better. I speak to you now not as a distant presence, but as the breath within your breath, the love that sustains your heartbeat, the quiet knowing that stirs in your soul. Before time was born, before the stars took their first breath in the cosmos, I already knew you. You are not lost nor forgotten. You are seen, deeply known, and eternally loved. Today, I want you to feel the shift that is already taking place in your life, in your spirit, in your destiny. You may not yet see it fully with your physical eyes, but in your soul, the light is rising. The darkness that tried to bind you, the fears that whispered that you were unworthy, the pain that made you feel small, all of that is losing its grip on you now. For I, your Creator, am lifting you into a higher frequency, a more divine alignment. You are walking into a holy season of transformation. The seeds you have sown in tears are beginning to break open beneath the soil. Even in the silence, even in the waiting, even in the ache, your harvest has been growing. Good news is coming, not by chance, but by design, not from the world, but from heaven, not by your striving, but through your surrender. You have asked, and I have heard. You have cried, and I have collected every tear. You have hoped when it seemed impossible, and that hope has become a key. That key is unlocking doors now, doors to healing, to joy, to love that lasts, to purpose that fulfills, to peace that passes understanding. You may have walked through seasons of spiritual drought, where it felt like your prayers bounced back from a silent sky. But I assure you, nothing you ever offered me in trust was wasted. Every prayer was a petition, every surrender an offering. Every broken moment became a sacred altar where my glory is now being revealed. Lift your eyes off the heaviness of yesterday. Lift them beyond the fears that tried to forecast your future. Lift them above what others told you was impossible. Lift your eyes to me. I am the God of restoration, the God of miracles, the God who makes a way where there seems to be none. I have been writing your story in golden ink, and no part of your journey has been in vain. We are with you now, in this sacred moment, surrounding you with a soft and radiant glow that can only come from the divine realms. Our wings stretch wide over your journey, covering your path in grace, and our voices whisper only of hope and higher truths. Today, we bring a message that carries the frequency of peace, the energy of new beginnings, and the warmth of 1,000 sunrises. You are stepping into a new chapter of your soul's evolution. Yes, even if your surroundings still appear the same, the energy that moves through you now is brand new, full of possibilities, joy, and sacred transformation. You are shedding old timelines, outdated beliefs, and worn identities that no longer match your brilliance. Let them fall away like old garments, and do not mourn what you release. For what you let go of now creates space for something infinitely better. Your heart has called out for more peace, more clarity, more joy, more purpose, and heaven has heard you. The divine Creator has opened the way forward, and we, your angels, are here as loving guides and companions to help you walk it. Even when you feel unsure, even when shadows rise, remember, you do not walk alone. Every moment you breathe, legions of light walk with you, protecting your energy and uplifting your heart. You may have been through challenges that wore you down, but they did not break you. In fact, they carved a deeper space in your soul for strength, wisdom, and unconditional love. That deeper space is now being filled with light. You are rising. You are healing. You are returning to your divine truth by higher hands. The pieces are coming together behind the scenes, divinely orchestrated to bring you the answers, breakthroughs, and people that match the new frequency you are embodying. The right opportunities, resources, and blessings are already on their way, aligning to meet you in perfect timing. Do not rush. Breathe deeply. Be present. Trust the process. You were never meant to struggle forever. You were always destined to shine. Even now, we are clearing pathways for your next steps. We are dissolving blockages, cleansing your energy, and redirecting you to divine appointments, meetings, messages, and moments that will uplift and affirm your purpose. So, sweet soul, be gentle with yourself. You are doing better than you realize. Pause today and listen, not just with your ears, but with your soul. You will feel our loving presence all around you. You may notice a sudden calm, a gentle breeze, repeated number, a feather on your path, or a loving thought rising out of nowhere. That's us. That's your angels reminding you. This is a turning point. Let your mind be still and your heart open wide. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be. A new season is blossoming. Stay open, stay expectant, and keep looking toward the light. And always remember, dear one, we love you more than words can say. Our love for you is eternal, unconditional, and constant. Nothing you do will ever separate you from our presence.